Hey there, I'm Danielle Ricks, and I'm here with more social media tips for you. Today we're talking about Twitter and the infamous hashtag. Hashtag. That's what we're talking about. You've seen them on Facebook and maybe even Instagram, but you may not know how they work. I have some friends who hate them. Some of them make no sense, people, when you're putting your hashtags out there, and you can't break them up. It has to be one solid word. No periods, no ands, no commas, no explanation points. None of that can be in the hashtag. But if you get it right and you do it right, hashtags can be very powerful, particularly on Twitter. They get you into a conversation that normally you wouldn't have any idea what people are talking about. They allow you to see conversations with people that you're not following, and quite frankly, you may not necessarily want them to follow you. So hey, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about Twitter hashtags. What is it all about? Hashtag. The hashtag. We're going to be talking about Twitter hashtags today. As I said, you can use them on Instagram and Facebook and some other platforms, but today we're talking about Twitter hashtags. And these hashtags are used to characterize tweets by keywords. People use the hashtag symbol or the pound symbol before a relevant keyword or phrase with no spaces in their tweet to characterize those tweets and help them show up more easily in a Twitter search. So let's go ahead and do a Twitter search. We're looking at my Twitter feed, and I am at Danielle Ricks. And I'm going to go in here and click on the search function. And you'll see that I already have some hashtags in a recent tweet. So we're going to click on DC Arts, one of my faves, and what pops up is everyone who's having a conversation using that hashtag. So obviously the DC Commission on the Arts and Humanities would be using that hashtag, and you'll come on down and these are different tweets. Oh, there's one by my friend Kenya, and she's using DC Arts tweets to talk about something that's happening on Wednesday, March 18th. And if you go on down, again, these are all the people that are using this particular hashtag that I may or may not be following. If I did a tweet and put that hashtag in it, it would show up in the feed as well. So let's try another one. Let's just back on out of that. And let's say, how about just do it? The famous Nike term, just do it, right? Well, it makes sense that Nike would be up at the top of the list for Just Do It. And these are all the people that are using that hashtag that may or may not be referring to Nike with the Just Do It hashtag. So that being said, sometimes you have to aggregate these and go a little bit deeper or even wider and say fitness. If you just typed fitness, these are all the people that are using that hashtag who are talking about fitness. Sometimes when you want to aggregate a particular conversation, you can make up your own hashtag that's pertinent to something that you're talking about. So you could do, oh, I don't know, fitness, DC life. I use DC life a lot because I live in DC. And well, here comes a tweet that I did a while back when I was teaching a body sculpting class at City Fitness. And these are other people that are using the hashtag. So it's a way to get the conversation out to other people who are following similar interests as you. And there are any number of combinations of hashtags that you could use. But it also helps you to narrow focus a conversation, again, to people who may or may not be following you. So I'm going to come on back and let's just do one more search for my favorite topic. Might help if I spell it right. Digital media. And we can go over and see what's happening in the digital media land and what are people talking about over there. As you can see, this is an easy way for you to get in and out of conversations, and I'd start using them. Over on the left-hand side, you can see what's trending by hashtags. And you'll notice that MacBook doesn't have that pound symbol in front of it. Sometimes if a trend is so widely used, you'll be able to get there with just the word. But that actually has to be a pretty broad scoped trending topic to use it without having to use the pound symbol in front of it. Okay, so there you have it. Hashtags. Hashtag, hashtag. Go ahead and get started. And hey, listen, why don't you go ahead and tweet me while you're at it? You'll find me on Twitter at Danielle Ricks. Go ahead and tweet me, and hey, I'll see you next time for more social media tips.